Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. Found another scenario in the Dev's Choice Awards with a kind of a weird name that I'm like, alright, I think we have to try this one. It's called Red Bread Redemption. What's it about? Presumably bread. But is it also a... Oh, there's two of them. There is two of them! Weirdness. Is it also about the oh-so-popular Red Dead Redemption? I don't know. We're going to find out. The only thing I know for sure is that it's created by Drew. Humanity has made their biggest mistake since sliced bread. Oh, wait. I'm going to guess it's more bread-oriented than Red Dead Redemption, which is a little bit unfortunate, but okay. It's going to make for a really weird thumbnail, I can say that much. This is a nanovirus. ATP-boosted genetic mimic, aquasac, hemophile, and symptostasis seem fine. I am dead bread. I am dead bread. I'm a bread dead man. Bread dead bready man dead bread. Hello, welcome to the world. Bread. Here the human peoples will try to eat you, kill them before that happens. Choose where bread was brought into the world. Probably India. What? It could be non-bread. You don't know. I am dead bread. Bread dead Ned head has infected its first human. Weak but used to hot temperatures. Blah 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 blah. Seen all that before. Transmissions. What do we have? Well, we got fomites, we got zoonotic shift, we got rodents, and the bredigening. It begins. All right, sure, the bredigening it is. Saliva. Bread is now transmittable via saliva, somehow. Okay. Yeast particles on the hands can spread from hand-to-hand contact. Oh, good. So these aren't just like copy and pastes of like regular transmissions. They're actually our customized descriptions here. That's a good sign. Animals other than humans now start eating bread, such as pigeons, or swans, or dogs who will eat literally everything. I don't know. Rodents, such as New York rats, start getting more attracted to bread than banana peels. Are rodents usually attracted primarily to banana peels? I always kind of figured they'll take literally whatever they can get their hands on. Also, why are we calling out New York specifically? I feel like New York, while rat-infested, is probably not the most rat-infested city in the planet. I don't know. Sandwiches. People start putting sand on bread. How disgusting. You're not wrong. Why do we even call it a sandwich when you think about it? I used to think that sandwiches were sand sculptures of witches. No, I was never actually that dumb. I know the whole, like, Earl of Sandwich, like, story and stuff. But still, it's a funny name. Okay, good bit, Pravus. You're doing a great job. Tremendous comedy. Water 1. Yeast particles can travel through water. Air 1 can travel through the air. Actually true. Did you know that if you get, let's say, sourdough bread, for example, depending on where you make it in the world, it's going to have a very different yeast culture and therefore a different flavor. That is why San Francisco Bay sourdough bread is literally unique in the world, and no one else can mimic it no matter what kind of recipe they use. Hilarious stuff. Anyway, nausea. Bread starts making people feel sick. Ah, it's all those carbs. Suck it up, you'll be fine. Vomiting. It really starts making people feel sick. Not just feel sick, they just are sick. You're sick! You're sick, Dave! Insomnia. People can't stop thinking about bread, which keeps them up at night. Delirium. People start getting worried that bread is way stronger than they could hope it to be. Bread is stronger than they could hope it to be. Right. Yeah, you really do have to be delirious if that's the thing you're most concerned about. Oh my god, I'm a weakling. Bread is stronger than me! It's probably true. Rash. Yeasty rashes. Ugh. Gross. Drug resistance, cold resistance, heat resistance, Trojan planes for some reason, and genetic reshuffle. I mean, if it's gonna be exactly like the Neurax worm, then why not actually just give it that? Why not actually just do a Neurax worm? Why give it Trojan planes and none of the stuff you normally would get with the kill code for a nanovirus? Why choose a nanovirus in general? I don't know. I can't decide. Let's go ahead and pick up the zoonotic shifts. So now we have access to blood. Bread now inflects blood, giving others desire for succulent bread. You know, it's funny. Back when I was going through a lot of my my weight loss issues because my liver was causing problems, which, by the way, I still have no idea if it's cured or not. I haven't gone back to a doctor to find out. I'm very irresponsible in that way. But either way, I had to give up, like, carbs and bread and such in particular. Any form of grain, really. And it was really, really tough because I realized, you know, as much as I like meat and sugar and other such things, I can give up all of that. But you know what I have a heck of a time giving up? Bread. Carbs are really, really good, man. They're just awesome. All right, we're going to go for a couple levels of genetic reshuffle because apparently we are up to 40% cure progress already because guess what? It's the freaking nanovirus. If you don't have a kill code, of course it's going to be incredibly fast to cure. All right, more transmissions. What do we want? Let's go for some birds. Sure, land transmission. Let's speed that up. New disease found already. Yep, that's to be expected. We'll go for some saliva as well. Since the cure is going so dang fast and kind of going against the clock at all times, we got a reasonable amount of severity, but I could really use a little more. If I went for diarrhea, we would have some lethality, but considering we have to go fast, I'm just going to go with it. Also, we have Trojan Plains, which means if I go for some early lethality, we can still win. Who's worried about it? Let's go ahead and pick that up now, actually, and some water transmission to get onto those islands a little bit, but without my help. There we go, looking solid so far. More water transmission? No, let's go for some fomites, and then more water transmission. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to get onto some boats pretty quick and spread a lot faster in Europe. We're already up to 58% cure progress, though, which is a little bit on the concerning side. I need cold resistance, drug resistance, and a genetic reshuffle. Send them back down to 51%. It's not good enough. Let's do it again. Send it down to 48%. Ooh, yay. Yeah, we need to go way faster than this. Dysentery, for free. Okay. Total organ failure. Bread makes vital organs combust from its holiness. Oh, now we're dealing with holy bread. Is it like Swiss cheese but Swiss bread? I don't know. What am I supposed to do with holy bread? No one told me that it was consecrated. Let's see. Devotion. People start to worship the bread. It's lethal. No, we're already lethal. Do I want severity? Not really. Let's go for sweat. So they start sweating yeast. And then necrosis. Large yeast deposits start to build up and cause rashes to become deadly even after death. Have we gotten a single Trojan Plain so far? Because I don't feel like we have. Where's my Trojan Plains? I'm pretty confident I was promised the Trojan Plains. I haven't seen any of them. Is this broken? Uh-oh. Might be broken. We're going to go for necrosis. We need to start killing people. We need to start killing people quickly so they stop working on the dang cure. Which they're already doing. So, I mean, there you go. Total organ failure. Die, die, die. Insomnia. Got that. We are in every country, so necrosis should be able to carry me to victory at this point. And in fact, we've got so much lethality and infectivity, I think we're going to be just fine. What's missing right now? Hell? I'm sorry, where the heck is hell? Oh, Greenland is hell. Oh, it all makes sense now. That makes sense. Yes, I approve. Absolutely. More cold resistance, a genetic reshuffle, some drug resistance would be fine. And then let's go for paranoia and paralysis. People get paralyzed by eating bread, and a coma. People have acid trips about bread. Total brain death. Comprehensive replacement of brain cell DNA triggers massive immune response, leading to irreversible loss of brain function and cannibalism. People now chomp down on other bread-eating organisms like humans for the off chance that they still contain the sweet nectar that is bread. Yep, seems good to me. All right, so the necrosis should carry us to victory in hell, since that's where it is. No healthy people left on the planet. Let's go for that brain death and cannibalize. Last little bit of bread, suck it up from the veins of your enemies. I don't know, it's just sort of weird. This is a weird, quick little scenario. Not entirely sure how to feel about it, but everyone is definitely dead due to bread. So it's not red and it's not redeemed at all, but there's definitely bread involved. 238 days, 49% cure progress, 98,178 points, 3 stars in total. I will say I think that the scenario has to have been rebalanced a little bit, because if you're going to start with that much cure progress and no kill switch for the nanovirus, then everything else has to go faster in order to survive, which it looks like the author did. So I appreciate that the author clearly went through and play tested to make sure that the scenario was at least marginally balanced. I also appreciate all the customized descriptions and stuff that went into it. Lots of stuff related to bread and how carbs are going to be killing you. On the other hand, it's kind of a weird topic. I'm not going to downvote you for a weird topic. It just feels bizarre. All right, Red Bread Redemption, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's pretty weird. It's definitely a unique scenario. Let's say that. Absolutely one of a kind. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.